Wow.
The parking lot is probably more fun.
There you go.
Definitely. Yeah, the ledges are more skatable. That's for sure.
So, I mean, like, how do you go about doing, like, a Tony Hawk Foundation? Like, do you call people? Or because you're a busy guy, you can't do everything.
Right, well,
you can't go to LegalZoom and set up the LLC and all that, right? And you have to have a team.
Yes, yeah. And the foundation, like the team is stellar.
Yes.
They are second to none, and they know exactly how to make the money be the most effective. We've given away about $6 million so far to help fund almost 600 parks.
Damn.
But in that $6 million, that has, through matching donations and in-kind donations, and just with our endorsement, I think it's been able to parlay over like $100 million in funding.
That's incredible.
So, our biggest grant is $25,000. That doesn't build a skate park, but sometimes it just puts them over the edge, or it gives them the validation to get it greenlit.
Yeah.
Or to finish it off, and so I feel like our endorsement goes a long way. We've had our money go a long way, but originally we were kind of throwing stuff against the wall to see what would work. We didn't really know, and so I think the first time we actually got a round of grant applications, so it was like, all right, give us your application. We didn't really have any sort of format for it. We were getting like, I'll never forget, we would get like a piece of paper with like 3 jump ramps drawn on it, super sketchy, like, oh, here's our plan. Do you have a place? No?
Seriously.
It's just like whatever, because they were looking for help, and we didn't know, we had to whittle it down. We had to figure out what are the parameters, how does someone qualify, and now we have all these markers where if you apply for a grant, then how much effort have you put in? Have you already gotten funding? Do you have a place? And if they don't have those, we have the resources to show them how to get those things.
Okay.
But they're not eligible for a grant until they get those things.
Interesting.
And so we have all the know-how.
Yeah.
And obviously, we are giving funding as well too, but we're just a lot.
Oh my gosh, what are you guys doing?
And for a while, all the money that I was getting from TV appearances and game shows and stuff, that was the money for the foundation. Before
you were using your own money.
The seed money for the foundation came from me being on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Remember that?
I was on like the Sports Celebrity Edition.
Okay.
Which
Was that the one with
coincidentally
Regis?
with Regis,
Yeah.
coincidentally, my show was to air on 9/11.
No way.
Oh.
Yep. Which is super weird, creepy.
Wow.
They pushed that back, obviously.
Pushed it back a little bit, yeah. Still kind of got buried with the news cycle, of course. But I called my brother for one of the questions, which was like $125,000 question.
Okay.
It was a literature question about Huckleberry Finn, and he's a literature major. The funny thing is, when I asked him the question, I could hear him typing, so I knew he was Google searching it. And I was like, oh, we're so fucked. Like, he doesn't even know the answer. And he's Google searching, and immediately he's like, yep, that's it. Huckleberry Finn, yes. And he got
Final answer.
Wow.
Final answer, yeah. So $125,000, that was the seed money for the foundation.
So you stopped at that point. You said, I'm done. $125,000.
Yeah, they let me see the next question, but
You were done.
yeah.
Okay.
It was like,
a
who
lot
was
of
the
money,
original
though.
Batgirl?
It's a lot of
Oh
money.
my gosh.
$125,000.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, I mean, I knew the cost of skate parks at
Yes.
the time, so for me, I was like, well, that'll help. But then we realized that we can make our money go a long way. And then after that, I made it a contractual obligation to any sponsor I had that if they were going to sponsor me, then they had to give a certain percentage to the foundation.
Cool.
That's awesome.
And that's how everything
Oh,
sort
that's
of
smart.
went for a while. And now we're into bigger philanthropy, so we apply for bigger grants from huge foundations or from programs, and we have a better donor enclave. So
Yeah, must be a great feeling, man. Great feeling to like
It's
be
super-
able
yeah,
to
it's
give
super
back and build these skate parks and like, wow.
Is there like a design team that like helps
Wow.
design the parks, or?
well, so in the beginning, that was my job.
Oh, okay.
Because I got some wonky designs. I got some stuff that was just like, dude, no skaters have seen this. And then there were always like, there were a couple crews in the Northwest that were just building out their bowl fantasies. And I was like, you guys, you got to do something that's under 12 feet here.
Do something for
You know,
everybody,
like,
right?
yeah, just a little bit. Just
Yeah.
give this area.
Yeah.
Give
There you
the
go.
kids a little something, you know. And we clashed a couple times with that.
Oh my
but
gosh,
definitely
can you
found
stop?
a common ground, and now
Hey, Carl.
almost all the skate park designers are very reputable. The ones that they go to,
Okay.
and I don't really have to mark up designs very much. In fact, if anything, I just write like, this one looks good.
Sick.
Can't wait to see it.
But before I would get a stack and it was daunting, I would be like, oh man, here we go.
It's a lot of work designing a skate park. And doing
No,
all
it's a
that,
lot of work
you know?
fixing skate park designs.
There you go. Yeah.
Flow.
That was what I would say for airplane trips.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's a good.
Yeah.
What's an average cost of a skate park? I mean, I know it's all
Oh,
over
wow.
the board, but like maybe an average. I know Stoner Park, I think costs $1 million something, right, Rush?
Oh, like granite.
Yeah.
It all, I mean, we've done parks on, which is the most like you know, a plot. Someone has a plot of concrete, and
Okay,
they just
we
need a couple of like modular quarter pipes to have something for the community.
I can't get
We've
so
done stuff on that
bored.
level, which is like 10 grand.
There you go.
You know, on Native American reservation, where
4 out of
they
5.
just need something, and
That's
we
PB
help
for
them
now.
with that. Then there are projects that are like $2 million.
Wow.
But it runs the gamut. I would
Well,
say
it
an
was
average
almost
skate
world
park
record.
is probably
Olmec
half
was
mil.
nice at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It ain't cheap out there, people. You know. It ain't-
Well, if you enjoyed this, leave a like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out. Bye.